Hey, what is up, guys? It's your girl Joshelle, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we are working on some spring decluttering. I don't know about you, but I definitely need to get this stuff done, especially when it comes to self care. So, we're going to go through a couple of items and I'm going to share some useful tips on what I feel you should declutter when it comes to your self care. So, I don't know about you, but at the top of the year, I, like everybody else, was racing to start working out, and luckily for me, Old Navy was having a great sale on their activewear. But I did kind of OD a little bit, and I got a lot of stuff from both their clearance and what they had for their regular sale. I just always feel that when you work out in something that you like, it'll motivate you more. But unfortunately, because I've accumulated so much of my activewear, it was just all getting like buried in the back of my closet or in drawers. So I was like, let me go ahead and start decluttering this, because I feel like active health exercise is very, very important and a big piece of self-care, and definitely something that I want to implement. So I'm going through these different activewear sets that I did receive. Some I've had for a long time, some are new. I just want to make sure that I'm picking out pieces that I really, really enjoy, and I think I did a pretty good job. Now, the next of my self-care products that I'm trying to declutter are definitely my journals. I love to journal because I feel like it's very healing and just very empowering and good to just get out your thoughts, ideas, rants, everything. But I also like to accumulate a lot of journals. And one tip I would say is definitely get rid of journals that you're no longer in that mind or season for. So, for instance, I'm no longer in the season of just having plain journals to just do a lot of brain dumping. I actually prefer more prompted journals because they give me a lot to kind of like reflect on and some thoughts and ideas to work on. So I'm definitely getting rid of those, and then also journals that I've started and stopped because they no longer serve me. The next self-care items that I'm working on decluttering are all of my aromatherapy. For me, that is mainly my candles. And ooh, this shelf is so dusty. That's how bad I need to declutter and clean off this shelf. But I love candles. Candles have always been a part of my self-care routine, whether morning, afternoon, evening. It's just something about seeing a flaming candle, I guess. It's just really soothing and peaceful and reminds me almost like a campfire. But yeah, I'm going through and getting rid of candles that are just no longer my vibe or scent, or I've used them halfway and they need to be thrown out. I definitely like to collect different candles, not only from Bath and Body Works, but just from other stores as well. And luckily, I've been able to condense everything down to something I love. Now we move over to all of my body care, bath, and perfumes. I love bath products, as you can clearly see, because I'm a hoarder. Don't look, don't look. It's so bad, but this is a lot of my excess stuff as well. So it's not just all things that I'm currently using. And I'm not ashamed to admit that I have definitely been influenced quite a bit when it comes to products. I definitely need to stay off social media. But all of these things definitely will be put to good use. I'm never someone that is wasteful. So whether I'm using the items or my daughter is using the items, I also give away a lot of stuff for gifts to family and friends and loved ones. But yeah, I love bath products. Like, I love to smell good. I love to feel good. But I can see that it is clearly overdue for me to go ahead and start decluttering. And the way I usually like to go about decluttering my stuff is that I like to just go through all of the scents and products just to make sure it's something that I really, really like the smell of in this current season. Also, if it was a product I tried and it didn't work for my skin, I have dry, sensitive skin, so sometimes some things can also irritate my skin or dry it out even more. So I like to just go through and make sure that that I'm really focusing on the quality of the product, how well it worked for my skin, and if I just see myself really truly wearing this for a long period of time. And if I don't, I will discontinue anything that is expired, or I will give away to family, friends, and loved ones, or also donate to shelters as well. And last but not least, we are moving on to the makeup and skincare category. I also have a lot of makeup and skincare products as well. But I'm actually proud of myself because this is a lot less of makeup than I've had years and years ago, especially when I was more into, influencers and makeup channels and things. I had a ton of makeup, but it's definitely a lot less than it was before. But as you can see, I still have a good amount, so there are some things that I'm trying to let go of, and kind of keeping in the same mindset of how it was with decluttering everything else, just getting rid of makeup that is expired or skincare that's expired, things that I've halfway used and haven't picked up in a while because it just doesn't serve me. Even to like self-care beauty tools and stuff. I have those headbands and wristlets, but I never wear those whenever I'm doing any of my skincare. And then also just going under my cabinets for any additional excess. I tend to have a lot of excess products that I've accumulated. Some are free and some have just been sitting there because I haven't used up something first. So just trying to get rid of as much stuff as possible. I just like to go into the new year just as light and free as possible. And as I continue to just grow and learn myself, I want to only keep products and things that will actually serve me as the person I am now. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it gives you some motivation to go ahead and declutter some of your self-care products, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.